How are we? It's great to be back here in Canberra.
There's a lot to do this year.
It is a bit like a return to Hogwarts after the summer break.
I'll let my beard speak for itself.
And as the door opens on 2016, tax is at the top of the government's agenda.
A new opinion poll found 37% of voters would support increasing the GST from 10 to 15%.
I was surprised the number was so high.
I'm surprised you think that 37% of people is good news for the government.
Unlike Jay Weatherall, he doesn't think that it's a good idea to increase the GST.
When you say nearly 40% did like it, it does open the question that nearly 60% gave it the thumbs down.
I'm no stranger to causes that don't enjoy popular support.
The 15% GST on everything is wrong, wrong, wrong.
Why is the Treasurer determined to hit workers with a 15% GST?
We are going through a very open process. We are consulting, Mr Speaker.
They're raising the GST. That's what you're doing.
But the talk could be premature.
Coalition MPs and senators have told the ABC there's growing disquiet in their ranks about the possibility they could be carrying a GST hike to a general election.
There's never been a better time to be a backbencher.
They don't want to hear raising the GST.
We've really overweighted this discussion with people believing that this is just a discussion about changes to one tax.
It's kind of like the thermomix of Australian policy, that it can do everything apparently. It can bake, it can make soup, it can improve your love life, it can do all these things when it can't.
But that unease threatened to turn to anger as newspapers quoted one unnamed government member describing the nervous backbenchers as a bunch of bedwetters.
On Neil Mitchell's program last year, the Treasurer described leadership rumblings as, and I quote, a bit of political bedwetting by some. Treasurer, is this a coincidence?
When they start to denigrate their colleagues in that way, it is an absolute disgrace.
Will the Prime Minister increase the GST to 15%, yes or no?
One of the enduring things on the left in the opposition's question pack is that question about the GST.
But there was a noticeable change in the government's language today.
The government has not made a decision to change any element of the tax system.
I'm not aware of a proposal to put a tax on everything, Mr Speaker. I'm not.
If they don't proceed with it, it would be a humiliating back down for them.
The bottom line is that if you're going to make a change to the tax system, how does it satisfy a responsible government that it would be worth doing?
Malcolm Turnbull laughed at Labor when we said we would oppose the 15% GST. He's not laughing now.